When this bell rings. When this bell rings nowadays, the sound tells everyone hearing it that a game on the North Muskegon sports field has been won by the mighty Norsemen. This bell, however, has a grand history of nearly 200 years. This bell started out on an American Civil War Army train. Where this train went and what it went through, I do not know. I do know that the bell and the train were purchased by my great-grandfather, Edgar H. Sheldon. Edgar H. Sheldon started out as a shop teacher in Oak Park, Illinois. He married Mary Miller Reed and started a family. Unhappy with the tools that he had to use to teach woodworking to the young men of his time, he developed and patented the bench vise and other tools to make his woodworking class more innovative. These patents led him to start his own factory, the E. H. Sheldon Company of Oak Park. In 1912, Muskegon's local Chamber of Commerce brought E. H. Sheldon and his family company to Muskegon. This is where he began to manufacture high school laboratory furniture. This furniture has been sent all over the world to different schools and different laboratories. With this new and expanding company, E. H. Sheldon needed wood to manufacture this furniture, so he purchased 2,500 acres of land near Eckerman in the Upper Peninsula. This is where the train with its bell worked for many years, bringing in timber out of the woods to the lumber yards in Eckerman. The mill was closed in 1958 and the train was dismantled. The bell was retrieved by the grandson of E. H. Sheldon, Edgar Sheldon Thornton, and brought home to his family in North Muskegon. Here it would sit on the wall, and this great bell would now ring the 7 Thornton children home. I am the little girl in the middle. Years later, the bell would come to rest in my garage. While I was teaching at North Muskegon, my sons played football for the Norsemen. We watched at rival football fields as bells were rung for their victories. Our victories at home fell on silence. It was time to dust off my dear old bell and place it so that it could ring victories in for the mighty Norsemen. I want to thank Bob Vanderven for designing and making the steel N on which the bell now resides at the North Muskegon Football Field. From Civil War soldiers to timber, to family, to sports victories, this bell has rung for many generations and hasn't given up yet.